Hey guys, what's up? This is Ugly Kid back with another video. And before this video starts, please leave a comment down below. That would be awesome because I make reading your comments videos. So if you guys leave a comment on this video or any other video, it'll go into reading your comments video, 100% guaranteed. So please go ahead and do that. But today there is a whole bunch of news. Biggest news story of the day is about Kirk Cousins. I have been making these videos like weekly, talking about all the news of the week, but there's been so much news already this week, and it's only Tuesday, so I wanted to make a video already. So how many days? It's been 4 days since my last video, and there's already so much news. So I'm gonna get into it. But as you can see, I'm back in the Denver area. I was in the Portland area, so instead of the usual intro, I'll have the little intro of me coming back to Denver. So yeah. Alright, so here we go. Let's get into the news, and then we'll just say it right off the bat. A lot of people might be very disappointed about this, but I kind of saw it coming. But Kirk Cousins is pretty much, it's not official. They're not allowed to trade yet, but Kirk Cousins is probably like 95% gonna sign with the Vikings on a 3-year deal, and it's gonna be, this is insane, but 86 million guaranteed. So this is crazy deal, and I know a lot of you Broncos fans might be really upset. But this next news story might make you a little bit excited. I would be very upset, but this next quarterback I'm excited about. So yeah, and we're not like, we would have had to pay so much money to get Kirk Cousins. So I think going with this next quarterback I'm about to talk about is worth it. I'm glad. It's good that Kirk is going to the Vikings, and we are expected to sign Case Keenum. So that's what I'm excited about. I think Case Keenum is a pretty amazing quarterback. Well, last year, at least the year before, he wasn't, but I think as long as he is really motivated, and I'm sure he will, being a new quarterback in the team, he's going to be great. And I'm really happy about this, actually, because I was a little worried, because when the Vikings started getting in the mix for Kirk Cousins, it was very unlikely that we were able to get Kirk Cousins. So I thought, what are the Broncos gonna do then? Because we have the fifth overall pick in the draft, and I was worried that we were gonna draft another quarterback. He would just probably be another quarterback like the ones we already have, so it'd be just a big mess. And I'm glad we're not doing that. I hope that we sign an offensive lineman with our fifth overall pick, and we get Case Keenum. We should be able to get him. There's of course a chance we don't, but we're expected to get him maybe even tomorrow, so that's gonna be pretty awesome. I don't know if we'll make a video on that, but yeah, that's great. A little disappointed we didn't get Kirk Cousins, but overall I'm happy because we're getting a good quarterback and not spending a ton of money. Alright, so speaking of a ton of money, Drew Brees is going to re-sign with the Saints. There's a lot of talks about where Drew Brees is going to go as a free agent, but the Saints are going to have a 2-year deal for $50 million. So that's quite a bit of money. Alright, so I have quite a few more stories left. These next 3 stories are going to, well, I already went over one, but there's 3, all the quarterbacks from the Vikings, now that they're getting Kirk Cousins, they're losing all of their other quarterbacks. So we're probably going to get Case Keenum, which I think is the best out of the quarterbacks. I don't know. All of them are good, but I like Case Keenum the most, personally anyway. But Sam Bradford is going to sign with the Cardinals for a 1 year, $20 million deal, and then Teddy Bridgewater is working on a deal with the Jets right now. So that's where all the Vikings quarterbacks will probably go. And then Sammy Watkins is going to the Chiefs on a 3 year deal, $48 million. A lot of stuff happening. I had to make this video Tuesday just because of the amount of news. So yeah, Sammy Watkins, that's huge, going to the Chiefs. So I think I guess this is a good move for the Chiefs. They've, in my opinion, haven't been making the best of moves this offseason so far. So I think this will help them out. And then might be these are a lot of news for Dolphins fans. I don't know if you guys, any Dolphins fans watching. Well, I know my uncle is probably watching, and he's kind of a Dolphins fan, but he's also a bandwagon Seahawks fan. But there's three news for the Dolphins, and first one is Ndamukong Suh is most likely going to be leaving Miami. This is a big loss because he is one of the biggest, like the big name players of their team. So big loss there. And then two players they're ganging is Danny Amendola is expected to sign with the Dolphins after losing Jarvis Landry. I think this is a great move, getting Amendola. He is a very good wide receiver, really into the game. So I think that would be a great addition to the Dolphins. And then also another wide receiver, Albert Wilson, is going to be signing a 3 year deal with the Dolphins. So that's big news getting to wide receivers. And then the Ravens are parting ways with Danny Woodhead, the running back. I don't know if you guys really know who that is, but I like to see what team he's on because my mom's family like knows him in real life. My uncle like went to college or high school with him or something. So I like to see what team he's on. So he is leaving the Ravens, and I'm sure he'll get picked up by some team. He's always like a backup running back or something, but we'll see. And then the Redskins are probably going to be getting the wide receiver Paul Richardson on a $40 million deal. So big news there with the Redskins getting a wide receiver. And then Jaguars, the player Paul, I can't ever say his last name. I had him on my Madden team. He got me a lot of sacks and stuff, so thank you. But middle linebacker Paul Polonsky, something like that. I always say really bad, so that's definitely wrong. But he is retiring, so kind of interesting to see him retire from the Jaguars. Well, in the NFL, obviously. And then the Jaguars, another news from them is they will be re-signing Marquise Lee. There was some news about him leaving, but no, he is going to be staying with the Jaguars. And then the last news of the day, so much news for 4 days, but the Bears are expected to land former Jags player Allen Robinson, the wide receiver, so that's big news for the Bears. Alright, I was just about to end this video, but I just looked up on some news. I'm glad I saw this before I posted this video, but the Packers are set to sign Jimmy Graham and cut Jordy Nelson. So this is huge for Packers fans. Overall, I would rather have Jordy Nelson than Jimmy Graham. Of course, injuries isn't that great with Jordy, but I don't know. Jimmy Graham, it depends. He has some really good years and then some really bad years, so that is very interesting. He's probably the best tight end in free agency. Well, yeah, he pretty much is, but that's pretty crazy. Alright, so that's going to be the end of this video. Lot of news. Holy moly, I was scared that I wasn't going to be able to make videos during the off season, that I was going to have to make up some random stories that are really bad, but so far that has not been what is happening. There's been so much news just in the first, I think it's been like 4 weeks now in the off season. So yeah, so much news. It's crazy. But hope you guys enjoyed this one, and I'll see you guys next one. Bye.
Denver Broncos, they the truth. Quick to hit you with the mile high salute. Got the doubters and the haters on mute. From head to foot, draped out in orange and blue.